out. Goodness me. Then he was flying, it was full throttle for the man. And then today, nosed into a soft one. Oh dear.
I'm just mad about the first 2 days. We have to try to win every special.
There's one man out there who is going very well. It's Stefan Hansel, annoying the pants off Robbie Gordon with his level of success. He got an IE Minis on the back of the Hummer. Well, they're eating him at the moment. Nasser Al-Attiyah was eating up the entire field, proving that you can design a buggy and it can work absolutely beautifully. He's the revelation of this year's Dakar.
My dream to win Dakar again. We try and we are here to enjoy and to show the people we can do it.
Is the buggy reliable enough? We'll find out. At least 50% of this team is having problems. Carlos Sainz. Well, he got his time back, didn't he, the other day, because of a faulty GPS. Trouble is, on board these cars is a secondary GPS, and if you get one that goes wrong, you're supposed to go back to the other. His second GPS was functioning perfectly, should have gone back to have a look at it, didn't. So they took the time back off him, and Sainz started today in 14th place. Well, we were by the coast, no time for swimming or sightseeing. They were busy out there. Kilometre 34, there's a lonely man standing, a car upside down. Turned out to be Robbie Gordon. They were safe, but they had to dig themselves out before they dug the car out. So soft was the sand that they'd landed upon.
Not that this is that bad, but it wasn't marked. And we came around the corner and just basically slowed down, went straight in, and stood on its nose for a minute and flopped over on its back. So I got broken radiators, and looks like we'll be down many hours.
The colour orange is the car, the colour blue is his demeanour on occasion, but he kept it polite, I think you might say. Not so Carlos Sainz, I don't think, not inside that helmet. He's a man who's known to have a little bit of a Latin temperament when things aren't going wrong, but despite his electricals and now fuel issues, he remains kind of calm now. Maybe it's a condemned man speaking, I don't know. Before starting the special, there was a strong smell of gasoline, he says, and then we had a big jump, and the smell of gasoline increased. So we're waiting here for some more gas. Simple as that. He looks a bit crestfallen, does he not? Stranded at kilometre 266. Poor Carlos. It's not going to happen for him, but it might for Nasser, which would be amazing for their team. Alvarez. Not a good day for Lucio and the Toyota Overdrive. Third overall, is forced to stop at kilometre 28. Damaged suspension. One thing, then another.
Rompimos una parrilla.
We broke the suspension arm on a big jump. Had a bit of a shock ourselves, actually. The steering problem is still there. We're waiting for assistance, and we're going to have to work on this car a lot. Working on the car can cause you problems. Tony Harrison's race to recovery machine is out, missing 2 minute waypoints after they changed that diff. I think they sought firm ground, and as a result that day missed out 2 minute waypoints for the organisers, and so race to recovery boys are down to 3 vehicles, and it's going to be a long day for them, I can tell you. There are still plenty of competitors out there. Novitsky, like on the previous days, trouble-free stage, but lost 13 minutes. Danny Roma, another solid drive for him in the yellow car, the Catalan. Top 5 overall, he'd be happy with that. Gino de Villiers, well, it went a bit better. He didn't have to ask any directions today. Serious navigational mistake yesterday, costing him precious time. He hit back, managed to capture 4th spot on the day. Gerlan Shishirit, fastest at all the checkpoints, and it was looking good for Gerlan. The Frenchman was on his way to a first stage success this year, but he finally lost time and finished just a little bit further down. It was Nasser Al-Attiyah's day today. Stefan Hansel tried his level best. 3rd on the day, not bad at all. He seems to be picking a beautiful path through this year's Dakar. No Armco here if you go over the edge, remember. Still manages to do a nice little power slide. That's the confidence of the man at the moment. Hasn't had any ill fortune really to speak of. How will he cope when he does? Because he will. Nasser Al-Attiyah. Driving beautifully, smooth as silk. Look at this. All right, he's used to dunes. It's his backyard in Qatar, of course, but he rode them so superbly today. As for Robbie, well, back on his haunches, thank goodness, and indeed came in, but a long way down. It's probably curtains for Robbie in this year's Dakar in terms of podium positions, but hey, it's a long way still to go. Attiyah, Shishirit and Peder Hansel, and with Peder Hansel still on top, but look at the gap now, 5 minutes and 16. Nasser and the Red Bull Rally Qatar 0-1 car. It's looking great. Demon Jeffries builds a